Here I'm recording live actually to show that Gann HiLo turned green, but the pivot has not climbed above the Gann HiLo. Then it is not a buy. And stop loss. This is my new indicator with CPR, and I am going to release soon. But the thing is, you are not going to take the trade over here. This is not buy actually. This is not a buy because and you don't do this mistake. People may see this and they start entering into the put option. Do not do this because pivot has not climbed above the Gann HiLo. That is a must. This is just a pullback to the resistance, pull back to the resistance. Now we need to see what will happen. Pivot has to climb above it and Gann HiLo has to come down. Then only buy signal will be generated. You can go long. So that's a short recording for all of you to note this. You people note this. If I change it to Nifty, if I change the time frame to Nifty, the pivot has not gone below the high low is above the pivot. That is very, very important. So let me hide this because you may get confused with the CPR. I have developed that. I'm going to release that. And the pivot is above the, Gann HiLo. Gann HiLo is above the pivot. So don't attempt for um, short position. Let me go to the Nifty, this one, put option. See, still there is no buy. Let me reset the chart and show it to you. Don't do mistake. It will be a just it is a pullback. So don't do this. Pivots have not, this is the pivot, major pivot. Major pivot. It has not gone above the Gann HiLo. So there is no buy signal as such in the put option. So you can track the call option. It may be giving discount because pivot is this is the balanced pivot and the running dynamic pivot is above. Now around 12:15 it will rebalance. Let me record this for you continuously to show what happens to the market. Do not enter into a put option thinking that it has gone above the, Gann HiLo has turned blue from magenta. That is an intraday push up or intraday sell. Actually, you have to see if the market is holding this position, you have to go for this is the uh, call option. Call option, you can go for that. So we need to see where the pivots are balancing out from the pivot what it is doing. See, even if they balance out, the Gann HiLo is below. Pivots are above this Gann HiLo. Any dip will create a buying opportunity as such now. Now I am recording it. Let us see what happens to the market. This is the indices running live. Just recording this for you people. Uh, People may get confused with that. That's why I made this. See what happened to the put option. So if you would have entered, you would have made mistake. You would have made mistake. The pivots have to climb above that. Then wait for that. If on intraday, if it shows any weakness, if the pivots are climbing above that, let us wait till the 12:15, 12:16, the pivots will exactly around 12:16, these pivots will converge because it is auto 60 minutes. So 60 minutes means 12:15 to 12:16. Next candle, the pivots will converge and we can make out what is happening in the market, whether it is going to show weakness on intraday basis or whether it is going to continue. Actually, around 12:15, this London session will open. During the London session, what the market will do is, that's why I've coded for third hour marker. Third hour strategy also I've made in the video. You can go and see that third hour actually manipulation will take place when it has run up and they are manipulating towards the downside, because it is so you may get discount at this hour. You need to wait for the buy on dips since market has moved higher. So let us wait and see where we are going to get the discount. You can see on your own eyes. Gann HiLo turned blue. If you would have entered, you would have made mistake. Let me go to the call option. This is the call option, 25,000 call option. I am recording live. See, recording it live. The pivot running. This is the dynamic pivot. Price has not crossed this dynamic pivot, but it is above the balanced pivot and Gann HiLo. The pivot is hourly range 204, price is above the 204. So let us see. Now it is balancing exactly 12:16. You can see over here 12:16, the price has balanced, and let us see, it is moving higher. So it is moving higher 236, and the same put option has come down. Come down. That way, this may be a manipulation with around this area 84. If it doesn't go below the 84, even the call option, if it doesn't go cross the 253, we'll see the pivot has formed. And I've changed it to blue color to identify the pivot, because I enabled all the R1, S2 and S1, R2. That's why when all becomes green, I wanted to know which one is pivot. So that's why I changed from the color to blue, so that I can identify all are green. S2, R2, they are green and price is moving higher. We need to see whether it is going to test this level or there is a failure. Same way, if we are seeing on the Nifty, put option, the low was made around 82. Whether it is going to hold that level or not, we will see. See, this is the crucial hour. Let me start the third hour marker. Third hour marker, it will start now. 12 after 12:15, it will start forming the color. It will start forming. It will show blue color if it is neutral, and if it becomes red when it becomes when it starts going below. When the price starts going below the hourly pivot, 12:15 hourly pivot, we can see it becomes red. I'm recording it, so continuously I cannot speak, but I'm just showing it to you people. You saw this. This is the morning. People might have done mistake because it was very volatile at that time. You should have done some mistakes also, either entering into put option or into call option, making losses. So if you would have seen all this properly, you don't do mistake. Now, always you wait for the volatility to settle and then make a call for your entry or exit. So now the market has made a high and it appears like a head and shoulder pattern. Now at present, in this 5 minutes time frame, it is looking like a head and shoulder. Let us see what it does. Market is moving higher and price has moved to 25,158, but the high was, let me go there, high was 25,000. That was my week's calculated level, 25,170. The market touched the 25,181 and closed around 25,174, and it could not go past this. Now it is making an attempt to go there. Whether it is a sell and rise, we need to see whether it is going to get rejected from this level. When it gets rejected from this level, we may get an intraday dip in the market. Still, there is no signal of selling. Actually, it is plotting buy. So let me go to the call option, that is, and 253 is the high made, and now it is trading at 134. The same put option. Let me go to the put option. The low made was 82. Now it is around 90, 90.5 or something. So let us wait patiently whether you get an intraday option, intraday trading for either to the put option, if there is any discount. The market has to show. And it has to come. It has balanced to the upside. It is above the Gann HiLo. Pivot has increased. Pivot gradually, dynamically moved higher. This is the pivot level, 225. Now it is running along with the price, 200, because it calculates every bar and gives you pivot, dynamic pivots you are getting. And these are the dynamic resistance and dynamic R2. So now at one point of time, when the price starts balancing it goes sideways. When it starts going sideways, this see color has come. This is the third hour color which has plotted automatically indicating third hour has begin. Now again we'll see for this candle completion, third hour has begin. Still buy signal is there. Why? Because price is above the pivot and price is hugging the pivot, and the R2 and R1 and R2 are very, very nearby. And this is another indicator which is freely available in the trading view for the levels. These are the ATR grid levels. For the sake of the grid levels, I have enabled it. This is not the part of my indicator. I have taken it from the trading view. You can also see how this is turning green because this is the third hour. So if it breaks above, it turns automatically green, and if it doesn't do that, it automatically turns blue. This is the dynamic color change, like pivots. This also third hour marker will change its color. Now let us see what the market will do, because it has made an high, it may be lower high. There may be failure in this. We need to watch for that. And if you see for the put option that is trading a third hourly is come, and 5 minute Gann HiLo is very, very close to this. Say 5 minutes Gann HiLo is very, very close to it, and even the pivots have to climb above that. If you want to go long, if it is a put option, if you want to take, pivots have to climb and Gann HiLo has to turn blue. Then only you need to enter into the put option. There is no signal yet for the market to go down, and still market is trading higher. Let us wait and watch what it will happen, and you can trade into them. Anyway, I cannot go on and on recording this. Anyway, I have recorded this as a clue for you people what to look for in the live market. Thank you very much, friends. Nalinakshi Swamy signing off. I wish you all the best, and do subscribe to my channel. If you want to get access to my indicator, do message me on this number 989845209600. Whoever have purchased my indicator, they are happy, they are profitable, and they are daily giving me feedback that it actually the messages it really overwhelms my heart, and I've done something which is very profitable for the traders. Don't delay, traders. You can also access, and if you are under loss, you can recover your loss with the help of my indicator. Don't delay. Do message me on this number. WhatsApp message me on this number. It is a paid indicator. You need to pay for that. Thank you very much. Nalinakshi Swamy signing off.